Well, I remember when you had a textile mill, and
I tried to forget it.
the textiles aren't really just congealed electricity the way modern technology works. And the TVA rates were 60% lower than the rates in New England. It was an absolutely hopeless hand, and you had the sense to fold it. Hello?
25 years later.
Well, you didn't pour more money into it.
No, that's right.
And no, recognizing reality when it's really awful and taking appropriate action just involves often just the most elementary good sense. How in the hell can you run a textile mill in New England when your competitors are paying way lower power rates?
I'll tell you another problem with it, too. I mean, the fellow that I put in to run it was a really good guy. I mean, he was 100% honest with me in every way. He was a decent human being, and he knew textiles. And if he'd been a jerk, it would have been a lot easier. I would have probably thought differently about it. But we just stumbled along for a while, and then, we got lucky that Jack Ringwald decided to sell his insurance company, and we did this and that. But I even bought a second textile company in New Hampshire. I mean, I don't know how many, 7 or 8 years later. I mean, I'm going to talk some about dumb decisions. Maybe after lunch we'll do it a little. And it is incredible how many dumb decisions we made. Charlie and I bought that, and Sandy got us, and we bought that department store. And that was 1966. And we were working with our own money. And why in the world did we think? And Charlie flew to Baltimore, and I mean, we used to really work in those days. There again, we had wonderful people. Lewis Cohen couldn't have been a better guy, but everybody in that business had a different reference point. They wanted to expand their company. Well, who can blame them for that? And they were planning a couple of new stores, and each department, the shoe department, said, "Well, we'll do it better this time," and all that kind of thing. But the whole idea was crazy, and we got there for a little while, and we figured it out finally, and
we reversed course.
Yeah, but why the hell did we do it in the first place?
Well, because we were stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's important to realize. We paid $6 a share for that stock, and if the department store has succeeded, it might be worth $30 a share now, and it failed. So, but we did other things, and we merged it into Berkshire, and we'll talk about that a little later. And I don't know whether it's $150,000 a share now or something like that from the $6. So if it succeeded, we would have maybe made a few dollars, and because it failed, we made hundreds of thousands of dollars per share. But that's the way life is. You just keep going, and
keep learning. That's the secret.
Keep learning.
Keep learning.
Keep learning.